hear that guitar. Dun, 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 dun.
Bang,
It's
bang,
like that.
bang.
Oh,
Bang, bang, bang.
shit.
Dum, 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 bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 boom,
All right,
boom.
yo, wasn't that?
I love our theme song, man.
Too
We have a great theme
fucking-
song.
Thank you very much.
Man,
I
fuck
appreciate
that shit.
No, but, no, but go ahead.
All right, yo,
Yo.
wasn't that shit too fucking sweet?
So, man, okay, I'm
Too
gonna
fucking sweet.
leave it
Boo.
on you. Yeah, that was a bad pun. That you fucked it up by that comment. But I'm gonna do something real quick because, man, on the midnight chat tab we brought this up actually, but something happened with me in the Refugees of Spill wrestling fans thing. Did you watch any of that, Hovig?
Man, didn't you read my comment? I was the last comment on that fucking post. I was like, this was quite entertaining.
Yeah, did you? And man, unfortunately, I didn't plan things ahead, and I can't find this fucking thing. But basically, like, I got into a huge fight. My whole thing was me complaining about the changes of Kurt Angle, you know, being with the Shield, AJ Styles and Finn Balor being wasted on this whole fucking thing in general. I mean, I was pretty pissed. Actually, here you go. I got it right here, y'all. Look how
you got
big
it? All right.
this fight is. I mean, I'm actually gonna go up here. I'm gonna go to my actual first comment.
Actually, no, you actually got to keep going lower because that's not it.
No,
Right
this
there,
is it.
there it is.
This thing, I said, I'm going to say my words so everyone knows. I said, I swear to God, I am legitimately pissed over this because now they think they can get away with fucking anything. Just randomly having Angle in the match is retarded. Why not have Brock Lesnar there? Why give away such a big match like Baylor and Styles? Why can't Jason Jordan take that match? Why can't you just problem solve like an irrational fucking Ryan staff and put Finn Balor, who doesn't have an opponent, and replace Reigns with him? It's fucking math. Basic fucking math. Fuck WWE. I might just watch The Walking Dead instead. This is retarded. And man, I had Sky, I had Matt, I had Lucille, I had everyone coming after me. It was a war. It was a fucking war, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta say,
It was the fucking War Games, yo.
it was. But I gotta say, people always tell me that I can't. I always think I'm fucking right. I'm so full of my own shit. No, because I just want a good show. I don't care about being right. I was wrong. It was so fucking good. Oh, fucking so good, dude. Oh, God, dude, yeah. Oh, fucking A, man. Oh, hype as fuck, dude. I mean, there's so much shit I want to talk about. But, oh, you're muted. I don't know what happened with your shit.
Ah!
I never want to wish bad on anybody, but thank you, meningitis.
Yeah, meningitis is the real MVP. Meningitis is the real MVP of the night. I'm telling you, meningitis saved this pay-per-view.
I'm sorry to any deity that out there. Please don't. I don't want that karma, but thank you.
But because Monday we said this pay-per-view, I think I was the negative one. Where I said this pay-per-view was gonna suck. This pay-per-view was gonna suck. I thought it was gonna be garbage because the Bray Wyatt stuff, whatever. I didn't care about the six-man match or whatever. I didn't think anything was gonna redeem it. But boy, was I wrong.
God. And even the stuff that didn't have to do with meningitis. I'm going to start from the very beginning. Asuka, did y'all think there was going to be a good match with fucking Emma?
No,
So good.
dude. I even said it with my fucking coworker today. I was like, I'm expecting a 30-second fucking thing. I'm expecting Asuka to come out, super kick this bitch in the head, and then pin, call it a day. They had a fucking match.
A good fucking match.
They actually had a match. I was like, holy fuck! I'm watching a match right now with Asuka and Emma, and this is actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
It fucking blew my mind.
And then on top of it all, I was like, okay, you know what? They're going to make me wait for Asuka. They're going to pull that, almost like a Walking Dead thing, where they're going to pull that shit and the things that you actually came here to fuking see, they're going to wait all fucking day for. No. First match on the card.
Match.
Boom.
Yeah, when Emma came out, I was like, oh, we're going through this now? I'm like, okay, shit.
And then here's another thing, too. The pre-show. I know I didn't put it on the side, but I don't have enough room. I leave it to 4 topics. But fucking great pre-show. I don't know who that character is who came on there. Oh, there's this character now who does this thing for he does shoots for 205 Live now, and basically comes up and he says 205 Live sucks. It needs to be better. Make 205 Live great again. And he does like this Donald Trump type of impersonation thing. It's really funny though. But it's
You gotta check that out.
no, and him and Peter Rosenberg were fighting with each other, and then David Otunga's like, "Hey, I'm talking here," and like they're all arguing and shit. And then Renee Young's like, "Oh, I don't care. This is entertaining as hell. Like I don't even want to do my job. I'll watch y'all." She literally said that on the show. Like, they're literally just having fun. It's like a shoot comedy interview. It was so good. It was so great. And the fact that they're making jokes about 205 Live that nobody watches it. The balls of this character, Drew Gulak as the character. I fucking love this character. It was hilarious. And then they had the Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. I thought it was going to be boring. Alicia Fox is talking shit throughout the whole match like fucking Negan almost from Walking Dead. Like, this fucking girl is just going around like, you know, get out of my way. That's why you're not in the main show. Like, screaming shit at her. Yeah, like, shooting while they're wrestling in the ring.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was hilarious. And fucking, and it was a good match, too. Not the best match. I mean, it's a pre-show. What can you expect? But good match, and
Not
Alicia Fox is trying her hardest, dude. She's always screaming, always acting crazy, so fucking just hyperbolic, whatever the fuck. Like, she's doing tons of shit. Man, wonderful pre-show. Right away. Even some funny things with Elias Sampson and Kurt Angle backstage with Jason Jordan, and they were building their feud.
That I heard about. That one I heard about.
And it was kind of funny. I mean, it wasn't the best thing, but it was alright. You know, but like, just wow, the pre-show was like, okay. And the thing is, with WrestleMania, this happened too. With WrestleMania, one of the best pre-shows of all year. And the WrestleMania was fucking trash. It was fucking garbage. I hated WrestleMania. But that pre-show was great. And I thought the same thing was going to happen tonight because the pre-show was so good. I was like, man, I bet you TLC is going to fucking suck. I can't wait for this bullshit. Man, no, because when Asuka and fucking What's-Her-Face came out, that shit was incredible. Emma.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, like I said, I did not expect an actual fucking match. I expected something 30 seconds. I expected that their intros were going to be the entire length of the whole fucking match. No, they had a fucking match that lasted at least fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, what you gonna say, Trey?
And that shit blew my mind.
Because originally Emma was Asuka's first opponent in NXT, and I went back and watched the NXT match just to prepare myself to see how this match was gonna go.
Me too, yeah.
And I'm surprised how much offense Emma actually got, because in the original match, Emma didn't really get that much offense in. Like, it was kind of like an Asuka like dominating her, but it was like, hey, we went against each other plenty of times. We know what to expect from each other. Let's do this. And it actually ended up being a great technical match between the two. I loved it. I think this is probably Emma's best match to date. However, one thing that did piss me off is I don't normally listen to the commentary, and I heard the commentary, but this was Emma's first singles match since she's been on the main roster.
Yeah, she's normally been in tag team matches or fatal four ways and shit.
And I was just like, what? like that kind of took my attention away from the match. Hearing that, I was pretty mad. I was like, well, she's been in the main roster how long? And the last time she had a singles match was against Paige for the NXT Women's Championship. I mean, granted, they don't normally count NXT, but still, like that was ridiculous. But besides my anger on that, it was a great technical match between the two, and it was better than their original match when Asuka first debuted.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the
That's
chat
continuity for your ass.
Fucking Raheem said, like, no doubt, TLC equals fucking awesome. Yeah, I completely agree. And, Red Robot, why don't you tell us what your favorite part of TLC was? I'm about to say NXT. No, but tell us what your favorite part of TLC was, too. And, yeah, like, even Bob Lobb saying that was fucking crazy. Man, like, Elias, dude, I gotta say, Elias was winning me over. And I laughed, dude. I literally, like, laughed so fucking hard. Like,
Bro.
I choked when they threw the lettuce at him.
Oh, my God.
I thought that was the audience.
Dude, when they started throwing... I thought that too. I was like, who the fuck snuck lettuce and celery into this shit? Because that motherfucker needs a fucking medal or some trophy. Because that is incredible.
That was some of the
And
funniest
then it ended up being and then it ended up being fucking Jason Jordan. I was like, this trolling motherfucker.
No, it was because here's the thing: the Jason Jordan
He's
kind of like, yeah. And the thing is, the Jason Jordan thing kind of pissed me off a little bit because I was like, oh man, I thought it was like the crowd. That would have been way funnier. But I don't know, man. I'm
Right?
looking over here too. Ruthless in the chat. Aubrey James. I'm glad you guys are here to celebrate a good fucking pay-per-view for once, man, dude. We're fucking hyped. Right now we're talking about Elias and the whole thing, and like I said, man, like Elias was gold. I love his fucking promos. I love the guitar he was playing. Like, he was sounding good, but he was fucking up on purpose. That's his character. He's a heel, etc. But God, like,
it's expected.
but it's like the crowd still gave him a reaction. The crowd didn't get bored, whether or not they're booing or whatever the fuck. They still were hyped every time he came out, every single time.
You know what the best part is that he came out 3 times.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm a fucking do this shit, man.
yeah, and then the match was great. fucking love the match. But I'm Trey. I want to get your opinion now that you're unmuted and everything. But like, what did you feel about Elias coming out 3 times? And did you get sick of him at a certain point? What did you feel about it?
You know, I think I was on such a high from the pay-per-view that I really wasn't that mad about it. I mean, I didn't think the match was all that. I will say that. But I actually did like the whole Jason Jordan and Elias Sampson thing tonight. I thought it worked out great. Especially, I'm with you guys. I was kind of disappointed it wasn't the crowd. Because I was watching with Ruthless and them, and we actually thought it was the crowd as well, but then it turned out to be Jason Jordan. We're just kind of, but, you know, it made sense, though, with the whole, what Elias has been doing to Jason at the whole time, and even Elias did that sick burn on Jason Jordan. I forgot exactly how he worded it,
his
but
dad, he was saying, like, yeah, I mean, I can teach you a couple lessons since you never have father to teach you those lessons. I was like, oh, shit, like, he's talking shit about him having a father.
I was like, bro.
Oh, man, I was like, God damn.
Oh, man, and then, man, I love Raheem because he brings up certain things. Like, that crowd made this, too. That crowd was so fucking great. And we'll talk about the whole Kane turning on Braun Strowman thing and everything like that, too. But, yeah, like, that crowd needs to give a fucking round of applause because they weren't taking over the matches. They weren't taking over any such...
Nope.
They were just enjoying the fucking show. That's a wrestling crowd for you. That's like equivalent to those Chicago crowds that people love so much. Like, that's how you fucking do it, people. Like, be that kind of crowd. Enjoy the shit you paid for. Fuck, man. So, anyway, I just love that shit. None of those annoying ass, like, the one thing, and we'll get into that right now, actually, since you guys see it right there, and I think everybody wants to talk about this. And this is the biggest thing that I was wrong about, so fuck me. But the crowd, the only thing they did that pissed me off just a little bit, and I started even getting really negatively judgmental, but right when Finn Balor and AJ Styles looked at each other, they started going, "This is awesome," and I was like, fuck, here we go, they're gonna start doing that shit.
It's all about this, bro. It's all about that right now.
It's all about stealing someone else's gimmick. No, but I'm sorry, but the click, the 20 years late. But
yes, yes.
I'm sorry. I mean, it was still cool. I'm just saying, like, I just hate when they do that.
That was great, Nick. I loved it.
But other than that, and the gimmick thing, and I feel like that's all weird fucking like fetishism of the Japanese hype, whatever the fuck. But the match was goddamn great. Oh my god, that was an amazing match. Easily, I don't know if I can really say this yet, but at least like my top 3 best matches of the fucking year. Like easily. I mean, what do you
definitely.
Feel? Yeah.
Shit. Definitely. Fuck yeah. God damn.
I was on a ride. And dude, I went into it like I was ready to hate on it. And I was like, fuck, the near falls, the fucking man. AJ Styles is doing shit he doesn't do with anybody else on the roster. It's almost like Vince McMahon, whoever's in charge, said, you know what, dude, go out there, do some Japanese shit. I don't give a fuck. Just go,
bro.
JPW.
I was thinking about this earlier. Like, are we not sure that Triple H had the fucking reins tonight for this show? Because this definitely seemed like some shit he would have booked.
Yeah, exactly. But go ahead.
I don't know how he did that from I don't know how he did that all the way from Argentina because he just did some kind of segment where he was dancing with the New Day and Pedigree Kofi. So,
yeah,
you could have done that from Argentina. But,
yeah, he was dancing not with the New Day.
And that crap was funny, but
wasn't that like yesterday though?
No, it was today. It was like a couple hours ago. But to get back on topic, man, this match was awesome. I worked out so hard. I mean, of course, me being the New Japan Pro Wrestling mark that I am, I'm always bringing it up on the show, whatever. I was marking God because it was the 2 Bullet Club bosses going at it, like with the history. And it's true, you know, AJ Styles kind of brought up in Raw Talk. They never went against each other. It was their time to put on a show, and boy, did they bring it. Like we said earlier, thank you, Meningitis, for taking Bray Wyatt out because that was my main reason why I said this paper was gonna suck. And AJ Styles and Finn Balor got to tear down the house tonight.
I just want to be there. I just wanted to be there when everybody came together, had a meeting saying, yo, Bray's fucking sick. He can't wrestle. What are we supposed to do? I want to know who the fuck came up with the idea to call AJ Styles, because that motherfucker needs like a raise or something.
No, I know. And the one thing I don't tell him bring this up because I keep showing the YouTube chat. I'm gonna give him some love too because yeah, man, like fucking Ruth is saying #phenomenal. He's like, oh yeah, Nick, you fucking finally realized, like, yes, dude, you were right, Ruthless. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But then again, Bring that shit to SmackDown, just a little bit. Can someone bring that shit to SmackDown instead of fucking pay-per-views? I want to see more of that AJ Styles. That was the best AJ Styles I've seen since he's been on WWE. Were you saying?
And I just want to point out that he flew from Argentina. He just had a match last night. Flew all the way from Argentina back to the USA to have that freaking match with Finn Balor. If that's not AJ Styles proving he's the best in the world, I don't know what it is. Because god dang, he tore it down. He did not show any jet lag. It was just amazing. Just god dang amazing.
That shit was such a great fucking match. Like
Yeah,
the only thing that I kind of didn't want to happen was I didn't want Demon Balor. I wanted Finn Balor.
Me too, actually. I feel like they wasted the Demon Balor thing because I feel like that would have been better for wrestling.
Yeah, to me, I was like, you know what? I kind of didn't want the Demon Balor, but fuck it. But I don't know. I still such a phenomenal match.
No, it was a phenomenal match.
I got something against that though. I can because for some reason WWE likes to do this thing. They even did it in NXT that Finn Balor wasn't at his full potential unless it was the Demon. So if it was going to be Finn Balor being used at his full potential, I'd rather it be Demon than than normal Finn because I think they like to hold back Finn Balor when he's in his normal form, but then when he's Demon, that's when you see the full 100% like wrestler out of Finn. And I don't get why they do that, but if I wanted to see AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, I'd rather see the Demon versus AJ.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but God, like, I mean, I'm gonna just show this really quick too. Like, I want to show this really because people, you need to go watch this fucking match. Like, you need to go see, like, stop, don't even listen to us right now. Go watch this fucking match.
If I didn't have shows to watch after the podcast, I wanted to rewatch that match.
Oh, I'm gonna rewatch it tomorrow. I'm gonna rewatch the whole fucking show tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing is, now we're starting to get towards the end, and this is where we're gonna start complaining a little bit. And before we even get into that, just a little bit more positivity before we continue. I gotta say, and I wouldn't read Ruthless thing. I don't even know what it is, but I'm just gonna read it. AJ is a made man now, boss of all bosses. AJ gets whatever match he wants. He is a face that runs a place, the champ that runs a camp, the greatest of all time, the phenomenal AJ. Ruthless wants to fuck him. I think Ruthless wants some of that ass all up in his face.
You can't even finish the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when I got to the end of that fucking diary or journal entry or whatever the fuck, like, I was like, I love him. I want him to marry me. No, but I'm looking into this too. Like, yeah, man, everyone's just freaking out too. Even Bob Lobb, I'm going to go back up a little bit. Cedric, you're saying that match sent me to heaven, and then God said, no, my child, you must go back to earth and enjoy this greatness. Man, I fucking love it, man. I just love the positivity. God, shit like this. I wrote a whole big thing about I don't want to watch wrestling anymore. I'm happy until we get to the end. Now, tell me why this whole fucking show was TLC and only one TLC match. What the fuck?
Because that's how they fucking go, man.
And tell me this too. Why in the fuck where you have a 3-on-5, still the Kurt Angle thing was stupid. You get this big Hall of Famer back and you put him in a fucking alternate costume, you press star and gave him the fucking... That was awful that he came out with the Shield, and it totally negates all of the Shield's brethren and shit.
Bro, the fucking memes came true.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, did they do that for the
couldn't
memes?
fucking... Oh my god,
Well,
the photoshops and the memes came fucking true.
But like, Kobe, do you feel like they did that to like get people, like, they did that for the people that was making the memes, like almost like they were internet savvy and were like, okay, people are gonna love this, so let's do this.
Probably, because you know what? Because if they didn't do it, people were gonna bitch saying, "Why did he wear the fucking vest?"
Yeah,
you know.
But see, like now there's a certain layer of confusion now because the Shield. No, we're brothers, man. No one becomes between the Shield. We the Shield are the Shield. Blah blah blah. Oh wait, we got a fucking alternate guy coming in. Like you know what I mean? Let's just have him wear a vest and become brothers with us out of nowhere. That didn't make sense. On top of that,
no, it has nothing to do with that. It was just like the person who was filling in. They're like, "Here, take the fucking vest. You're gonna be one of us for tonight."
Yeah, but
That's
like
it.
DX, I don't remember DX Nation of Domination doing that, or Legion of Doom, or anybody that was good.
Oh, but fucking NWO did.
And that's great. That's a great example. They
and
were
that's
awful.
and that's the thing. That's the thing. They kept it going. This was just a one night thing.
But we don't know
Chris
that
is
yet.
gonna. Kurt's just gonna go back to being the fucking general manager.
See, and that's another thing. How the fuck can he go back to being manager after he just had this big grueling match and almost, I mean, they even put him through a table and he sold this like he was about to go die somewhere. Like, I'm kind of wondering, like,
we'll see tomorrow.
well, no, we'll see tomorrow. But that's what I'm saying. Like that with that whole we'll see tomorrow thing, it also brings up certain questions of like, this might be a little weird. You might be fucking things up, having him be part of the show, wear the vest. Even though it's for one night, that's a layer of confusion that you shouldn't have done. And then on top of that, too, and I'm looking at Trey, what's going on? Because I'm looking at the chat.
I told Ruthless that, I was so in love with this match. I'm hyped. I bet when I get to do this show, Nick's going to ruin my hype for it. This is exactly what's going on.
Oh, man. But yeah, I'm just saying though, man, like this whole fucking thing, I was hyped, everything was cool, and then on top of this fucking match, this goddamn the chaotic, this is one of the most chaotic main events ever. For one, no one told me in the brochure that there was going to be a goddamn fucking whatchamacallit match, a garbage match. I never even heard of a garbage truck match. The last time I saw that fucking truck was when Eric Bischoff got fired in 2005 from Vince McMahon and John Cena FU'd him. Like, why did the garbage truck come out? That does not make any sense.
Because Miz. Because it was a metaphor that Miz been calling the Shield garbage and everything, and he was doing the literal sense of trying to put the Shield through a garbage can. Unfortunately, that's not what happened, and they committed murder on live TV.
Yeah.
No, do y'all know how the motherfucker works? It just pushed it up. It doesn't smush it.
No, but they keep saying trash compressor. And like,
no,
I mean,
it's not. It's not.
No,
Ray,
we know it's not.
Ray to ruin the joke.
Yeah, Trey, or Hovey, we know this motherfucker didn't die.
Well, it was a shitty joke to begin with, but anyway, that was the whole thing. It was
what?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you act like we didn't know that.
Damn, bro, like.
God damn!
Anyway,
I was talking about Nick ruining things. Look at Hovey.
Yeah, Hovey, if we were paying attention, he was actually trying to go into something.
You want shit ruined? I'll make you cry.
What? No, but what I'm trying to say though, dude, is like what he was trying to go into. Is the commentators. It's not a trash compactor or a compressor. Like that's the thing. The commentators kept calling that shit throughout the whole. That's what Trey was going for. That's what's funny about it. Like he wasn't trying to be a comedian here. Yeah, a compactor.
I know that.
Well then, yeah.
No.
Why'd you say
it?
Yeah, then why'd you say it? You're just trying to give me someone else an L, and you got an L in the fucking process. Like,
all right. You know what? You know what? Fucking. You know what? Drop it, because I have no idea what y'all are talking about anymore.
Exactly. There we go. So
exactly.
I'm lost. I'm fucking lost.
Cool.
Just whatever.
It's all good.
But anyway, back to what you were asking. Back to what you were asking about when Trey was talking about how it was. It was right before the match. Miz kind of hinted that he was going to bring out a garbage truck during the match.
No,
before he walked out.
Even if he says he's going to do it, it doesn't matter. The fact that there's a garbage truck out there is ridiculous.
Well, no, if you actually, that's the thing. If you paid attention to it, it hinted that he was going to bring one out.
No, I knew.
I was like, he's going to bring out a truck.
No, I knew that before the show. I'm just saying before the show, like before everything, before this day, Sunday, like October 22nd, before this day. That was not a storyline component. He just said in the promo, hey, I'm going to pull me fucking trash. Why? Whether or not you explain it, this is bad. It's a fucking garbage truck. Why are you throwing somebody in the fucking garbage truck? It's TLC. You barely have no gimmick matches throughout the entire fucking show. Now you're going to negate the TLC part of the only TLC match for a garbage truck? I mean, people know stretcher matches are awful and ambulance matches are awful. You're going to do it even worse with a fucking garbage truck? Why? It's fucking stupid.
See, and I'm on the opposite end of that because I thought it was because the thing is like with Hovey's explanation, like, see, I didn't even really need to see that it was hinted throughout the night because I can just go by Miz's promos from the past couple of weeks, and I like that he literally did bring a garbage truck out there and tried to throw the Shield into it, like. Just by using the continuity of the past couple of weeks where he's been calling the show garbage and all this stuff, and then, hey, he's going to actually throw him away and make him go away in his trash compactor. I love that aspect of it way more. And I liked how the garbage compactor was even used for the match tonight, even with the spot where Dean and Seth jumped off the thing, and then Kane
That was
putting,
great.
Oh yeah, no,
and then the whole team throwing
Man.
Kane trash compactor. I thought it was used great. I thought it was really used great, and it was a good way of making somebody from the opposite team go away.
yeah, no. The biggest thing here too is
That
like,
shit was great, man.
yeah, no, it really was. But like the thing is, like on top of that too, because I like those spots and everything. The high spots were great, and I mean, I love seeing the Shield do things like that, especially Seth Rollins. That motherfucker can fly. But on top of all that stuff, and we'll get into the more chaotic things in a minute. But like the thing that really frustrates me too is like, at a certain point, you have to separate the figurativeness and the literality of your promos. Like, it is a promo. It's not like if Stone Cold Steve Austin kept saying like, you piece of trash, and then he like threw a garbage can on you and it's like, get it, you piece of trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't give this motherfucker earbuds when he said what. Like, he actually can hear you. It's a fucking promo. Like, you know, candy ass. The Rock didn't put like fucking sugar tots up your booty and it's like the Rock and candy ass, delicious. Like, no, it didn't fucking happen. Like, this is fucking awful.
I think we're gonna be on two different aspects of it, Nick. Because like I said, continuity wise, like I liked how Miz even did it because he didn't have to. It could have been a thing where it didn't show up in the match at all, and it could have just been a normal TLC match, which would have been fine. But the fact it was there, I enjoyed it. But obviously, you really didn't. So
Yeah,
we're just on two sides of that.
True, and then like one other thing too, the chaosness of this is because one thing that really frustrates the absolute fuck out of me. I was already mad that Kane finally comes back and people are excited. I don't remember the last time people were excited about Kane. He finally comes back last Monday.
Yeah.
We were all hyped. All three of us were like, fuck yeah, Kane. And it was all cool. And then Kurt Angle comes out, and even Renee Young, and this is why I love that girl sometimes, because in the pre-show, she's like, wow, I can't believe it. Like, Kurt Angle comes back, everyone forgets Kane's back. And then David Otunga goes, oh, man, you're right. I completely forgot. Yeah, this is going to be a great match. Kane's back, too. Man, there's so many star-studded people coming back. I'm like, y'all literally just said you forgot about Kane, the Big Red Machine, the fucking monster, the dude who has a new theme song, the dude who was the main attraction of Monday Night Raw last week, and y'all just forgot because Baldy fucking's coming back? Fuck that. I'm so sick of Kane always getting the fucking, you know, it's always The Undertaker. It's always fucking whoever he's feuding against is more entertaining. Like, give Kane some respect. That's why that motherfucker's gonna do politics. You guys treat the motherfucker like garbage. Oh, let's put him in a trash can now because it's garbage. Yeah, no, that's great. Probably.
But I'm with you on that, Nick. But I thought Kane kind of shined the most in the match, though. Like,
oh, I agree. Yeah.
But with the stuff he did, I thought Kane was amazing. Like, this is the most I've enjoyed from Kane in a very long time, compared to Kurt Angle, who got sent out like way early in the match. Like, freaking Kane entertained me like the whole night.
No, me too. And one more thing too to complain about the chaos thing. I'll let Hovig go, whatever, because I know you got a lot to say about this match too. But like the one thing that really bothered me too about this match is the fact that, I mean, all spoilers, obviously, it's a fucking reaction show. Like, you know, Kane and them lost, and that drives me fucking nuts. Because the fact of the matter is, like, I know that there's certain things like Braun Strowman and Kane start fighting each other, whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, 5 dudes versus 3, one guy being fucking old and whatnot. I was like, okay, like, if they lose, it makes sense, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. But to have them lose wherever fucking way, because it was still 4 against 3 at the very end, too. Only Braun Strowman was trapped in that fucking trash compressor. And even so, even if it was 3 against 3, you still got Kurt Angle, who was injured in the beginning of the match. I'm so sick of them hurting these big guys. Braun Strowman is not going to look good after tonight. Neither is Kane. You just put out the fire that Kane fucking, like, lit at the beginning of the show and on Monday. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking stupid. And plus, it's just, the Shield's always going to be popular. The Shield's always going to have their thing. When Roman Reigns comes back, there's going to be another, like, you know, lit, ignited, you know, etc. Kurt Angle's going to go back to wearing a fucking suit. Shield will have their day again. Why do they have to win tonight? What does that do? Kurt Angle's not a fucking wrestler. The Miz is a wrestler. The Miz is champion, too. And he's trying to get his fucking group over. And Sheamus Cesaro is just trying to help because everybody else is fucking injured or sick of meningitis. Like, why did y'all do that? It could have been so easy. You could have had Kane, like, get, like, a small package on Kurt Angle or something, something. But why did they have to lose?
Wait, hold on. No, not small package. You know, we would all be pissed off right now if that's how the match would have ended.
Or not small package, maybe, like, Kane, like, big booting Kurt Angle into a small package on Miz. Like, maybe Miz gets the win because he's a big heel and he's a chicken shit fuck. You know what I mean? Like, maybe something like that. But, like, like, why did they have? I mean, dude, it's 5 guys. It's 5 against 3, and then for the most part of it, it was 5 against 2. Like, why? And then I like how none of them, except for Sheamus and Cesaro for a second there, to use the chairs. But for the most part, only the Shield was using the weapons. There's 20 fucking weapons out there, and the only weapons that are actually used was Kane on his own fucking partner with the goddamn chairs falling down on him. And I was like, and plus, too, that shit looks stupid. It looks stupid when John Cena did it to Batista. It looks dumber when fucking Kane does it on Braun Strowman. You know, like, it's such a great show, almost damn near perfect. And then you do stupid shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. Kane was trying hard to fuck up his own fucking team, then trying to fight the other guys. Fucking dumb.
Well, you gotta remember though, the reason why that happened was because Kane accidentally hit Braun Strowman with the chair, then Braun Strowman pushed Kane, and then that kind of started just that whole thing between Kane and Braun. There was a method to the madness, I guess, to lead to a feud between Braun and Kane, which I'm predicting Braun's gonna win that because hey, Braun beat Big Show. I don't see Kane beating.
Yeah,
Braun.
there's a whole story to this. I mean, Kane's the devil's favorite demon, and Braun's supposed to be the monster among men. Who's gonna put who over?
Yeah, like it was a good prelude to the story that is about to happen between the two. I guess. Yeah. I love how the gears spin to make that stuff happen.
And then the biggest thing too is they're trying to put fucking the Shield in the goddamn trash, right? The thing that's frustrating is you're trying to win the match. That's the whole point of the 5 and 3. Like, oh shit, we can win. Like, 5 on 3. The thing is, they try to put them in the fucking trash, which would negate the entire match. Anything, it becomes a fucking trash match. Okay, which by the way, that is a word I would use to describe this fucking match. But then on top of it all, at the end when they put Braun Strowman in, they're like, you know what? Yeah, let's go and have the match then. And then they bring the fucking dudes right back to the ring. You know what I mean? Like it's just their what do you call it? Like goals just changed in the middle of the match. It's like the whole match wasn't even like even the commentators were like, yeah, he's going to wait, what match is this again? What's gonna happen? How do you win? What? Like, what are the rules? Like
it.
But I mean, go ahead.
That happened because Miz's plan got foiled. It's one of those things where like Miz had a plan that he wanted the show to be destroyed for the most part. Kurt Angle was supposed to be destroyed for the most part. And then the taking Dean and Seth out there, putting them in the garbage can was their way of destroying them. But his plan backfired. This is one of those things where it's like the villain had a plan and it didn't go as planned. So he's like, hey, F it. Like, we got to do plan B, whatever plan B is. I mean, it was sporadic. I will agree with you on that. But it's just like, is that typical, like, the heroes thwarted my plan or turned my people against each other. Now we got to go ahead and do this.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Bob is on my side, and he says, like, to Nick's point, it could have ended after Miz's finisher. But I know people disagree with me, so I want to actually look up for a second here. Ruth is saying, like, it is pinfall submission if there's no belt contract on the line. If there's a belt on the line, you had to climb the ladder. Kane pulling the string of chairs down was great. There's a lot of people that have certain, opinions here. I know how Raheem's saying it's going to be more chaos on November 4th at the DT event in New York. Yes, it will be. Maybe. Hopefully no one takes my mask off because I'm a burnt victim. But yeah.
You better have Slow Chemical playing in the background.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But I mean, Hovig, I'm going to let you have the full-on spotlight, dude, because I know you disagree with a lot on me about this match. And you're smiling just thinking about it, man. So you go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
Dude, I fucking love this fucking match, man. It was like the entire night, even on the ROS chat that we were going on, we were like, man, are we really only going to get like one fucking TLC match? And I was like, yep, I guess so. So to be like, I honestly felt like in one fucking match, and that shit was long too.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Was it 45 minutes? Holy fuck.
The entrances came on at 8:15 my time, or 7:15 my time.
Okay, yeah, because I looked at the clock and it said around 10:15 my time.
Yeah.
So they went to like after 11 or whatever the fuck it was. So god damn. So there was like a good like 30, 45 minutes, including the intros. So I'm like, with the amount of shit that they're using, I'm like, damn, I got enough for like 2-3 matches, Like, just the fucking match just started, and the fucking Shield's like, bah, bah, with the fucking cheers. Oh, God, my headphones are going off. But I was like, yo, this shit's incredible. A couple botches with the fucking tables. They just didn't want to break.
Yeah,
So,
which is kind of good in a way too. I'm actually down for
it
that.
is kind of good because it pissed off Braun. It's like, man, fuck you. He just
Yeah.
threw the fucking tape right to the table.
It was great.
I fucking love it so much. But, yeah, the whole thing with Kane and Braun, I understood completely what they were going with. I mean, you might not agree with it or anything, but I knew exactly what they were going with. And the funny thing is, I also had it kind of in the back of my mind. I was like, you got two fucking giants in one ring together, partnering up. Sometimes that don't always go too well, you know, if they're not a tag team, you know?
Yeah, it was just so goofy to me. It's like one of those things, like it's almost like Three Stooges, like like
Yeah.
whoop whoopity doo, oh you hit me, yang, 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 you know.
The first time when Kane went to go try to hit Dean Ambrose, I think it was with the chair, and it got Braun Strowman, I was like, oh, Braun's gonna fucking kill him. But the second time when they were on the stage, when I think the Shield was gonna put Kane through a table, and all of a sudden Braun came out of nowhere and tried to football tackle everybody. That's the one I was kind of like, all right, what the hell y'all doing? That was a legit mistake. Like, even though the one before was, but fuck it. But and then when Kane fucking went up there and pulled that shit down, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, that fucking happened. Because I thought that Kane was going to go up a ladder. Like, I thought when he kept looking up, I thought he saw like one of those like 15, 20-foot ladders. And I thought he was going to go up there and jump off. I don't know why, but I thought that. And then he just fucking went up there and bop! And I was like, damn. We all know that shit didn't land. But
of course, yeah. I mean,
God damn,
that's
that
camera
shit
work
did.
and everything, and good job to the cameraman, because that did seem like I was in a Google call with a family member of mine.
but yeah, and going back to that one spot where the Shield actually jumped off the fucking garbage truck and landed on these guys. Yo, that threw me back to their fucking match against Evolution at Extreme Rules from a few years ago when they were jumping off the rafters and shit. I'm like, yes, this is the fucking Shield that I want. Next time, go up there, bitch. I was like, fuck this garbage can. Go up there.
No, and then I was gonna say that the person that was actually on the phone or on the Google call with, like, we were watching it, and I remember, and we both said this at the same time, but it reminded me of when Goro was trying to go after Johnny Cage at the end of the first Mortal Kombat movie, and like he steps on his foot, and he's like, "Those glasses are really expensive," and he's like, like,
those are $500 sunglasses, asshole.
yeah. Yeah, and then Johnny Cage drops a bunch of chairs on him.
Yeah.
No, and, like shit like that. I was like, dude, like that was fucking cool. Like I know that the chairs didn't land on him, and the shit was stupid.
Oh, yeah.
I think the whole thing was very dumb because Kane does not need to fucking do that. I can understand if it was like a little guy versus Braun Strowman, but not fucking Kane. Come on.
I think at that point it was like Kane's like, fuck it.
Nah.
And it took too long too because Kane just stood there for a while. I was like, is this Michael Myers? Like, did someone pause it at the end of fucking Halloween? The
That's
first
what
one?
that's what I thought too. I was like, all right, let's go with this fucking horror gimmick. Come on, dude.
And he kept tilting his head a lot, like how he used to do back in 1997 when he was doing that huge, like Jason Voorhees, like, like, you know, I thought like Freddy chopped his fingers off and shit. Freddy versus Jason, like, you know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I really, really, really enjoyed this match. I really fucking did.
It was a
like,
good match. Just the writing of it just bothered me. But yeah, go ahead.
no, it's just that you know what it was. They took a shitty situation with the whole thing with Roman Reigns, and they did the best they could with it. And I was like, fuck it. I was sports entertained. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I was like, you know, whatever.
Yeah. And here's the thing. We'll get into ratings. This show was so close to being a 5 out of 5, except for the writing things that really fucking bothered me. Like that last match, there was so much wrong with it. And then the fact that there wasn't really any TLC matches. Like, God, that Alexa Bliss, it was a good match, Alexa Bliss versus Mickey James, but they should have had some kind of gimmick. It was boring after a certain point.
Props to Mickey James for fucking wrestling in those tight ass jeans, though.
And props to her doing some Asuka shit. Those kicks,
right?
When they both kicked each other and they both knocked down.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I was like wincing. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, that shit was hardcore. And, like, they're both so pretty. It's like, don't fuck each other's faces up. Like, I'm gonna knock someone's fucking teeth out. But yeah, very, very good match. I just feel like there should have been a gimmick because with so much shit going on tonight, especially AJ Styles versus Finn Balor and all these great matches and all these great caricatures in these matches, that was missing something. There was something missing from that match, and I felt like that was gonna. If you had to have a piss break, whatever, it would have been the women's title match, which that should be the only match that's not a piss break because it's for a title. You gotta get the women over, and I feel like they had to.
You know what, Nick? Only half of that match was subpar.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, like if you needed to take a piss break, more like the beginning of the match.
Exactly, because later on, I mean, like I said, man, like those kicks,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah, later on, that match got vicious.
Yeah, but
Shit.
God, I'm still nerding out over AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. I was wrong like a motherfucker. God, and I'm
Nick?
sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. Ruthless. I'm sorry, sir. God damn it. But
Somebody forgot to gimmick the table.
no, but yeah, definitely, man. I want to give this show a 4 out of 5. But man, this when you have a gimmick pay-per-view, put the fucking gimmicks in there. Come on, like Jesus, it's simple shit, y'all.
You know, real quick, Nick, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I honestly think that they need to stop having gimmick pay-per-views.
Me too. I think so too. But it is called TLC. Give me TLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, at least this year for Hell in a Cell, we got 2 of them. You know, I think we even got 2 of them last year. I don't recall, but I'm getting tired of the gimmick pay-per-views. I preferred them more when they were actually matches at like a WrestleMania or a Royal Rumble or a SummerSlam. You know?
Oh yeah.
But that's just.
Well, actually, but speaking of just you, like, yeah, I'm actually really curious on your rating. Can I guess what your rating is going to be? Actually, 4.5 out of 5. No, seriously though, you went right on the money.
Yeah, no. I was actually gonna, I was really gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. There's a couple things that were meh to me, like the cruiserweight matches.
Mm-hmm.
I really gave no fucks about, but it wasn't to the point where they were bad and I just hated them. It's just I felt no connection to them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It was whatever. Like, I still enjoyed them, but they were whatever. I'm not. Like it wasn't to the point where I'm dropping a whole fucking point to it. And the Jason Jordan Elias Sampson match was decent, but coming off of AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, damn, like that was just like my high started going down, But it wasn't to the point where I fucking hated it. But like there was really nothing tonight that I fucking hated. Like, God damn!
Yeah, I know. Like, this is before Survivor Series, and we're getting a good fucking pay-per-view. Like, what? Like, this is so great.
4.5 out of 5. God damn it! When was the last time we gave that shit?
I don't even know. But Trey Cooper, you sir, he hasn't talked too much. I hope you fucking like this show as much as we do. But go ahead, Trey, take it away.
You want to guess my rating?
Actually, let me see. 4 out of 5.
I'm gonna guess. Because it's Trey, I'm gonna guess 3.5 out of 5. And I'm not doing it as an insult. It's just sometimes you don't like hype, and I feel like when you heard all this hype over these matches, you're probably like, okay, you know what? You better fucking entertain me. I think Trey was sitting over there with his hands on his hips, like, okay, come on, let's see it. So I mean, I don't know if I'm right about that, Trey, but go right ahead.
It's close. I'm actually giving this show a 3 out of 5. But hear me out on this, though. I did not enjoy a lot of matches tonight. Like Kalisto versus Enzo, the tag team match with Cedric, Swan, Jack, Bryan. Elias and Jordan was okay. Leslie Bliss, Mickey James was okay. I just didn't enjoy those matches that much. However, view was just Finn Balor versus AJ Styles and the TLC match. It'd probably get a perfect 5 out of 5 for me. Guys, let me tell you this. Team match. You guys have seen me rant. Y'all have seen me mad. Y'all have seen me mess up my words on the Midnight Chat Attack, 7:30 CST. Y'all seen me retire my blue shirt after WrestleMania about SmackDown being the most garbage show in forever, which is still sitting at the other house I moved out of. TLC match is the most fun I have had with WWE in a very long time.
Yeah.
a very long time. I was so into it. I just could not believe how much fun I was having. Like I felt like a little kid again, just like ignoring like all my hatred for WWE from the past few months since WrestleMania and SummerSlam and everything, and just very into it. It was just so fun. I loved the whole Kurt Angle coming out in the Shield attire thing, just the Shield, the Miz, and everything. The Kane shined out more to me in that match than anybody, really. Like I loved him. Miz being the leader and it backfiring on him was great. The freaking triple power bomb, the freaking Dean Ambrose almost breaking his freaking neck through a table. Seth Rollins almost hurting his knee on a freaking like spot jumping off the ladder. Like freaking
God,
Kurt Angle to the angle slam with Cesaro and the table.
You're hyping me up to the point I want to watch this shit again.
Kurt Angle to the angle slam on Cesaro, and the table didn't really break. It freaking destroyed Cesaro. The match was just so freaking awesome. I just cannot believe how much fun I had because you guys know I've been the most cynical when it comes to WWE. Nick even brought it up himself. He knows me by now where I'm just not really into these kind of things. But boy, I was so invested in this match. Yeah, if it was just those two matches, it would have got a 5 out of 5 for me. The pay-per-view would just been mwah, mwah, just it was so great. It just that I didn't enjoy the other stuff as much. And that's why it ends up getting a 3 out of 5. But yeah, definitely the high point was the freaking TLC match. Second to Finn Balor and AJ. And in terms of natural wrestling, yeah, Finn Balor and AJ stole the freaking show. But overall, as a spectacle, as Vince McMahon sells this product as entertainment, it has to go to the TLC match, man.
No, and that's the thing. Like they made up for the fact they knew like, okay, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, they're gonna have the best match on this fucking show. So let's like really WWE up this fucking main event. Like let's we got fucking interruptions, we got fucking turns, heel turn, face turn, we got fucking people jumping up in the goddamn thing. Man, they busted like what 5 fucking tables tonight. Like, I mean, it was crazy. It's just the writing. I know I'm so weird with the writing. I'm sorry, but
and half those tables didn't even break. Like I said, freaking like Dean Ambrose almost broke his neck. Freaking Cesaro's table didn't break. It was just so great. And of course, the real high point of the night being Giants. Me and Giants saved us for having to deal with that Bray Wyatt crap. I'm so glad we didn't see that because boy, if that Bray Wyatt crap was on the show, I would have gone outside, sit in my car, and I would have ran at my head off and cursed out because I can't curse in this house anymore.
I'm looking over here too, but like yeah, like I mean, and like you said too, like Ruthless was even mentioning, like man, they forgot to give me the tables, which I totally. I mean, like, I actually kind of like that because of the fact that, like, you know, when they try hard to put somebody through a table, actually it looks like, ooh, shit, that was a good table spot. Nowadays, when the table's argument, it doesn't look like anything. It looks like a typical fucking suplex or something. Now, I don't really like that shit. But looking at everyone's things here, Bob gives it a full price, which is cool. It's basically a 4 out of 5 around here. Fucking Raheem gives it a 4 out of 5. Mrs. Fully Loaded, as do all of us. High full price from Ruthless, man. So, you know, once again, kind of close to like a 5 out of 5 there, too. Fucking, you got some shit. Yeah, right. You're fucking kidding me, Trey? Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. The TLC and Finn versus AJ is not gonna make it a 5 out of 5. I gotta judge it fairly, and I just didn't enjoy all the other matches as much. I mean, I'm a fair guy. I can't just say, oh, these 2 matches made it a 5 out of 5 for me. I mean, I know I've done it in the show in the past, me being a fanboy or whatever, but I even said if I was just going by those 2 matches, I would give this a 5 out of 5, but I'm not. I gotta go by everything else that happened tonight. I just wasn't into that other stuff like I was those 2 matches.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you guys something.
What's up?
You think we would have gotten the same TLC match if Roman Reigns was in the match?
Oh heck no!
Fuck no! Yeah.
Heck no!
No, he would have been wrestling the whole fucking match. Kurt Angle put some fucking. By the way, holy shit! Did he earn his paycheck? That motherfucker was all over the place for being as old and tired as he is and rusty. He was whooping ass.
When he started German suplexing motherfuckers, I started barking. I was like, Kurt Lesnar! Yeah!
No, but dude, you know, on top of that, I was like, okay, Brock Lesnar. I mean, he's a bigger guy, so let's be cool. But it's like, he does some slow German suplexes. Kurt Angle, that was some Crispin Wall shit. Yeah, Brock Lesnar will throw you. Kurt Angle held on and was like, no, like, I'm doing some Crispin Wall shit. Like, this, we're going to go broken Roman fucking wrestling.
Kurt's like, nah, fam, you stay in here.
And I'm looking over here, too, man. Braun Strowman, yeah, he did get fucked the most. 26 year shots on Strowman. And then over here, too, like, God, I like the stats you guys are posting over here too, and I like Ruthless saying this because this is kind of important too, Trey. And I mean, I know you know this, but it's just one of those things to kind of bring up. But he says, yeah, you need that cooldown to get ready for the hype fest, bathroom breaks, and merch purchases. So we got rewarded with insanity, and the biggest thing too is like I do feel like they picked the right times to do the boring shit. That's why I don't use it against the points. You know what I mean?
It's so crazy. Like to me, it felt like it was the cruiserweight matches and the Jason Jordan and Elias Sampson match. That was like the toned down, just throwaway matches.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't so throwaway where I didn't give a shit. Like that's the thing.
Exactly. The only thing is, like I said, to me, like the cruiserweight matches, I didn't feel like I had a connection to them because I don't really watch 205 live, but they were still kind of enjoyable, except for the ending for the fucking Enzo and Kalisto match.
And I like they gave him the belt back, by the way, because Kalisto having a belt and then forgetting that he has a belt during a fucking promo. He does not deserve that fucking thing.
I just feel bad for fucking Neville.
I don't even care anymore. Let Enzo handle the fucking belt. He enjoys that thing, unlike the rest of your fucking careless fucking wrestlers on CWC. But Trey, I totally get where you're coming from, though, man. I mean, I see exactly. It's just for me, I see myself really actually excited for pre-shows now. Like that's why I watch the pre-shows, because for some reason I've noticed the shit that people would look at as filler is usually the best shit. I don't know why it is, but
sometimes,
yeah. So I mean, it goes back to WrestleMania. If you watch WrestleMania in reverse, that's a good fucking WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Just pretend that night works in reverse, like it gets lighter at night. They start off with Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. But anyways, people, that's it. Man, Trey, Hovig, I wish you guys were next to me so I could fucking hug you and just celebrate that this is such a good fucking night.
Yeah, well, I don't think that. I think we'd fight first because you hated the TLC match and me and Hovig loved it, so we're probably get some good hits in, but then we'll just hug each other after everything else.
Trey, 2-on-1 TLC match.
And then you guys fight each other like Braun and Kane.
All right, so what's the over on the roll? Some bullshit tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what? No, you know what? Tomorrow's gonna be good.
Yeah. Let's be positive. It was a positive night. No negativity. It was a positive night.
You're right. You want to know why? Because we're gonna get the fallout from today, and we're gonna start the road to Survivor Series tomorrow.
And you know what? SmackDown's gonna be good too. We're gonna be SmackDown's good. You know what? The midweek's gonna be good. The midnight challenge is gonna be good. It's gonna be an awesome week next week.
Man, we're gonna talk about some horror movies.
Wait, hold on. Stop.
Why?
Flex and chill? No, that's gotta go.
Hey, Allie, how you doing today, Allie? Oh, Ganja, are you high, Gare? Oh, Alan, you fucking bird. Oh, people, this is it. On 1, 2, 3.
2, 3,
Flex and chill.
Oh, the TLC.
Screw WrestleMania, screw SummerSlam, all that good stuff.
Survivor Series is gonna be good.
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go play Second 7. They unlocked Tanahashi outfits in here. I love that.
So I finally watched the Defenders, right? And what the fuck?